Hello Aquarius, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Aquarius for the week of March 28th. Now Aquarius, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Aquarius, I do not offer personal readings. So if you get a message from someone, that is not me, that's someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. Please do not get scammed. I also do exclusive content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. So we have here for you. Now yes, I will be back with my original deck of cards in the future, but felt like using the Rider-Waite Tarot for this reading, and it also just looks better on the wood grain. So, background. So, all right, let's go ahead and make sure everything is in view, and then we'll get right into it for you. Do hit subscribe and like, really helps my channel grow in a big way. All right, I think that looks just about good enough to me. So, Aquarius, there is something here for you around achieving some type of success in your business or career life. I really like the energy here, actually, on these first 5 cards. I like that the card in the middle is a major arcana. To the left and to the right, we have minor arcanas. There are double aces here also, which is a really nice sign that there's something good coming into your life. 2 or more aces in a tarot reading is always a good sign. It always means yes. It always means that there's not only a powerful new beginning starting, but also that something good could be entering into your life. So let's dive into that a little bit more here. Now, in your overall message in the middle, you have the Emperor. So the Emperor is an energy of authority. This is an energy of leadership, and most importantly, the Emperor is an energy of success. This is a very good omen to find in business situations because you can see, look, they're on the throne, they have the gold crown, whatever it is, what is that, an ankh? Or they have something here that they're holding on to. I don't know actually what it is, I could be wrong, but doesn't matter, they're successful. You can tell that by the energy here on the card. And you can also take a look, I don't really ever notice this, I think these are either statues or mountains in the background. Mountains represent your ability to reach great heights, to work hard and produce good outcomes. And for this person, those are behind him, right? And so behind them, it doesn't matter what gender you are. This person here has achieved quite a bit, and it talks about success happening in your life. And so it's a very nice energy to find. It can also represent the father archetype in the tarot. And so it's just something to consider. I don't know if I'm getting a whole lot of father energy. We do have the Ace of Cups, but I don't think I'm getting a whole lot of father energy. I think this is about you achieving your dreams or achieving your goals. Now, in the past, you have the Ace of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. So the Ace of Cups is a really nice card of happy new beginnings, right? This is like a happiness pill when you get the Ace of Cups. It's like a feeling of joy, a feeling of celebration. And you can expect to be obviously excited, but also extremely happy about something that you may be starting, or about something that may have entered into your life when you get the Ace of Cups, because this could represent someone new entering into your life, such as a partner or a relationship entering into your life. Obviously, this is one of the fertility cards. I would want to see what cards we get to clarify to see if that is actually the case. But something here in the past for you, Aquarius, has come into your life and has made you feel genuinely good. What I really like is that this Ace of Cups is paired with this 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles here, you can see the infinity sign, which I actually don't really pick up on much in this card, but infinite possibilities. But this person is also recognizing that they are sort of juggling a bunch of different things. This can talk about how you're weighing options, weighing decisions. There's maybe an even infinite amount of options, right? There are maybe an even infinite amount of decisions here. And along with that, it can also say that money either comes in or comes out, right? It can say that by default, it's a good change in your financial income or your financial situation. And I would say that would be the case for you. It would be a good change because you have it with the Ace of Cups here. So I definitely love to see these energies for you so far. Now, in the future, you have double swords cards here. You have the Ace of Swords and you also have the Four of Swords energy. So the Ace of Swords, a little different than the Ace of Cups. Ace of Swords represents a breakthrough, okay? This represents the clouds clearing in the background. This can talk about a swift event. It can also talk about clear communication. And if it's not communication with others, this can mean you having clear communication with your guides, your spirit team, your spiritual self, anything like that. It could also mean that maybe you are writing right now. Like this is definitely a card that would be like maybe journaling, creating journal entries, maybe writing a book, being clear in your communication via email, things like that when you have this Ace of Swords, Aquarius. And so the big thing here though with this Ace of Swords is this represents some sort of new beginning that brings about a victory, or a victory that brings about a new beginning. It depends. And so it's a very, very nice energy, clouds clearing type of energy. You have that here with the Four of Swords. You may have bought yourself time to rest, or some of you may have bought yourself time to sort of recuperate your energy, recuperate yourself, kind of heal. The Four of Swords is a major card of healing energy. And it says that maybe even some of you are healing from heartbreak. You can see the Three of Swords card on the banner above. I don't know if I see heartbreak here. I actually see new beginnings in love so far in these first 5 cards. We always go through and clarify, so it's hard to say right now. But, you know, I feel like more about you may be having worked very hard here with this Emperor card in the middle to achieve something, and now you've been given this new beginning with this Ace of Swords showing up in the future, and now you're maybe given a period of rest, or you're taking time out to kind of enjoy yourself and enjoy all of the work that you've done so far. So let's go ahead and move up the pyramid. So you have the Strength card. Okay, you do have the Three of Swords. Okay, so you have the Justice card and the Ten of Wands. Okay, so I do wonder if some of you have, so this is not coming into the future. I'm not foretelling this. What I'm seeing here is that this has already happened. I do feel like maybe, I do wonder if some of you have maybe gone through a divorce here in the past. Reason being is Justice card can bring about legal situations. Obviously, divorcing or even marrying is a legal situation. And the Three of Swords is separation, severance, heartbreak, divorce. The reason I'm saying that is because in the future I do see you healing. Remember, I said I want to see what comes in. Well, you can see the Three of Swords card, like I said, on the banner above. That's why the Four of Swords comes next. And so I do see you coming to a place of healing. If you have been, you know, if some of you have maybe gone through divorces or things like that, I do see this looking actually pretty good for kind of working through that in the future. I want to see what other cards come here in the future, because you do have this burden, but we'll talk about that in a second. The thing is, this Strength card's important as well. The Strength card is about overcoming some sort of internal obstacle, overcoming the limitation of your mind, or overcoming the limitation of your feelings, maybe even, that you have about yourself. The Strength card is a very inspiring card of courage, of willpower, of, you know, being literally strong. And so for you, it's like, definitely in the past here, there's been some sort of challenge that you have triumphed over. Again, this is probably more about internal situations, the way that you view yourself or the way that you feel about yourself, something like that. When you get the Strength card, it's also Leo energy, anything like that showing up. You do have this, so the Justice card represents potentially like contracts, which marriage contracts are, you know, legal situations, but it could also represent, something like, gosh, what was I saying? Karma. Karma, that's what I wanted to go to. If it's not like marriage or legal situations, it's something like karma. And it says that at the end of the day, all parties will get the outcome they deserve. So do keep that in mind. Do keep that in mind, okay? And so if you have been, if there was like a really bad heartbreak, not just like a normal separation, there is karma at play. And I don't say that to sort of like, wish harm on anybody. I just say that eventually things will work out here for everybody involved. You do have this 10 of Wands as well. 10 of Wands is this some sort of burden. It says that you've kind of reached the end of the road with someone. I feel like, or with something, I feel like you've reached the end of the road with someone. And that could just be playing out here for you in the future. So let's go ahead and see what else we have. You have the Two of Swords, you have the Six of Pentacles, and you have the Chariot. Okay, I have to tell you, so you're my second to I'm almost done with the readings in this week. Many people have been getting this combination of the Chariot and the Strength card. And it's very interesting to see this because that's like a boss energy. And I'll tell you why. Because number 7, number 8, first of all, they come one after the other, right? They come together. They're right next to each other in the journey of the major arcana. But number 2, both cards indicate literally overcoming obstacles. The difference is the Strength card is an internal obstacle. The Chariot is an external obstacle. This is something happening outside of you. This is also an energy, the Chariot is also an energy of as above, so below. As you put in the energy and the effort, you are rewarded, okay? And you can see that as represented by the star pattern here on the canopy above this person. You can see that there's literal stars in the canopy, which I love here. And that indicates the universe. And then the Chariot, the sphinxes here indicate the earth. As it is done in the universe, it is done down here. You have this here with this Six of Pentacles. I wonder if some of you, for some reason, this is now becoming like a love reading. I do want to try to bring back these career messages. I think, listen, if you're like going through a separation, what could be happening is that there is some money involved in that process. Not just like fee, not just legal fees, but like there may be like assets shared between you and the other person. Going back to career and business, the Six of Pentacles can come forward when you're ready to receive, especially if you're ready to receive like a job increase, like a promotion or something along those lines, because Six of Pentacles represents inflow, outflow. It says that you've been giving a lot and now get ready to receive. And you have that here with this Emperor card, which is authority, leadership, being a boss. It's also just a really good energy. It's a really good omen in career situations. You do have the Two of Swords, which talks about indecision. Let's see what else we have here to clarify. So you have the Magician, and you also have the Nine of Cups. Okay, so pretty awesome here. The Magician is the card. The Magician is all about manifesting. You can see that all of the tools here are on the table. The Magician can basically create whatever they want, like a literal magician. The problem is they have to actually do it, right? Look, you can see they have all the skills, all the tools, all the resources, all the talent, all the ability. You just have to actually do it when the Magician card comes in. This is also Mercury energy. There could have been just challenging conversations because Mercury is the planet of communication. And so there may have been like some like blockage in communication between you and another person, especially if you're in this love storyline. If you're here for work, you're manifesting your dream very clearly with this Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is like a major card of pleasure. Same with this Ace of Cups, but this is like even more so. It's the second to last card in the Suit of Cups, and it's the last card before you hit the 10, which is a really good card. The 10 of Cups says that you can fulfill some sort of dream or wish in your life, and it can bring about a luxury or a pleasure into your life as well, not only just a wish, but it's a very good card. Let's see what else we have here. Let's see what is at the top of the pyramid. And at the top, you have the Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands is amazing. Queen of Wands is a card of attraction. It's a card of confidence. It's a card of being bold, being courageous, but most importantly, it's a card of being your authentic self, not trying to be someone else. And so the reality is, if you're here for relationships, if it's not authentic, it's not going to work. Like if there's been something that has broken down between you and the other person, it may be best to just allow whatever happened to happen. Whatever happens, happens. And then that way you can bring someone else into your life, because the Queen of Wands does say that you can attract a new partner into your life, or you can attract a new opportunity. What's on the bottom here? You have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, that is a card of seizing the day, taking advantage of opportunities, really going for something, but not being impulsive. And so finding that sweet spot of taking action and going for it without putting yourself in a challenging position. So love this reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Take care. I'll see you in the next reading.